Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? This is Rich. Thank you for joining me today for our daily bread. Today is Thursday, March 26th. Our reading is from Luke chapter 12, verses 13 through 21. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Defined by Christ. Some years ago, artist Michael Landy counted up everything he owned, making a list of 7,227 possessions that he did. What he did next was eye-opening, setting up a factory in London's busiest shopping district. Landy completely destroyed it all. Clothes, artwork, love letters, even his car were broken down, placed on a conveyor belt, and fed into grinders. As consumers darted in and out of department stores nearby, Landy's performance art asked, "Who are we without our possessions?" It's an important question because most of us buy things to define ourselves or to secure our futures. Jesus told a parable about a man who hoarded his wealth and embraced a consumer lifestyle. You have plenty of grain laid up for many years, the man tells himself. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But what was left when his life was demanded from him that night? Only God's rebuke at having missed what's most important. It isn't a sin to own things. Michael Landy still needed clothes, but when we're tempted to find life and identity in what we own, Jesus reminds us that life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. Who would you be without all your goods? Still a dearly loved child of God. Out of this secure identity, we can be rich toward God and others. Okay. What do your possessions say about you? Old, broken down, and useless. And what might being rich toward God mean for me? That's easy. What I look like doesn't matter to me. What I wear doesn't matter to me as long as I'm wearing something. I don't like anything that shines. I don't like bright colors. I don't like, the sun is okay, but I'd prefer a partly cloudy day. Not all that shines is golden. What I feel richest about in God is the fact that God understands that I don't hold money or possessions or any of that to any value in my life. And in that comes some drawbacks. Like I'll never be rich, and I'm completely copacetic with just scraping by. But God makes me rich by not having to worry about any of that silliness. By letting me see things for what they are. For taking care of me when I really can't take care of myself because I don't hold money to a high value. All right. Anyways, let's not get into that because y'all ain't here to talk about me. Our reading today is from Luke chapter 12, Oh, goodness gracious, don't rip it. Chapter 12, verses 13 through 21. The parable of the rich fool. Then one from the crowd said to him, Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me. But he said to him, Man who made me a judge or an arbitrator over you. And he said to them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, for one's life does not consist in the abundance of the things he possesses. Then he spoke a parable to them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man yielded plentiful, and he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? So he said, I will do this. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there I will store all my crops and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, Fool, this night your soul will be required of you. Then whose will those things be which you were provided? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. Just something to think about, y'all. Have a great day and God bless. And always remember, God loves you. And so do I. Bye.